guys, what's going on? So this is my introductory video to my 1993 300ZX Z32 drift car. Yeah, so basically what's going on right now is I'm headed home to my parents' house. I have an apartment about 45 minutes away from my parents' house, where the drift car currently sits. So I'm just gonna give you guys a little bit of background. Basically, I started getting into cars, especially Z's. I would say probably about in 2010, 2011. One of my buddies told me about the Z car, and I'd never seen one before. We actually went down the street to his house. One of his buddies had one. I saw it, and I fell in love with it right away. Had the car for a while. I had it since like 2011, 2012-ish. So long story short, the car that I'm in now is a 1992 300ZX NA. Again, I know. But clean. Mileage right now is at 127. I probably got it about 120, 121. Now the black Z. So now I have a candy apple red, an Aztec red, and my black one. So the black one was the one that was totaled. Candy apple red's my daily, and then I just picked up last Sunday in Rochester a shell, twin turbo 93 shell. So basically, it doesn't have the motor, the transmission, or anything like that, but it's the same exact car as my other 93. So all I'm gonna do is swap everything over from the totaled one, and then I have a drift car that simple. Like, I'm pretty pumped about it. So like I said, I don't have a lot of experience in general, like engine pulls and things like that, wiring issues. But I mean, if I could do a timing belt and everything like by myself, never like just going through the forums researching, replacing my own clutch, drop the transmission, replacing fuel injectors, especially on this bitch. Oh my god, that sucks, dude. I have long, skinny hands, which is like kind of good. Those little Asian dudes, man, can fit their little hands in there, put some little clips all over the place. I don't know how the hell they did it, but they did it. So you'll definitely hear me get angry and swear a few times. Besides that, yeah, but I am pumped up, to try it and just to feel it out, see how exactly everything's gonna go. Like I said, it's gonna be a learning experience. Hopefully, it doesn't cost me a lot of money to fuck things up because I have all the parts. So all I gotta do is literally just lift the engine out, or obviously take out the exhaust, drop the tranny, take the engine out, put the engine in the car, put the tranny on the engine, put the exhaust up. But it's a rolling shell, so I mean, this should work. It should work. It should be easy. Hopefully, I don't run into any complications, because me and complications aren't fun. I don't like them. So hopefully it's gonna work out. I have a feeling it's gonna work out. I hope it works out. But yeah, so going from there, just like I said, drop the engine in. It should be easy. Not really worried about it. I have a couple of my buddies that have Z's now. I actually met a guy on Craigslist. At first I was parting out my drift car, the car that was totaled, and then I found a shell, so I stopped parting it out. But the guy that I was selling parts to off my totaled one, he was like, "Hey man, like if you find a shell, I'll work on it with you whenever you're gonna work on it." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool, man." So my other buddy wants to work on it too. So I'm gonna have a few people. Different minds, different heads, kind of helping me out working on this thing. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. It's gonna be an experience. So yeah, I'll be able to see, or I'm gonna show you guys basically what I'm gonna be working on. I'll show you guys all around this 92 NA, my daily, and then I'll show you around the 93 that was totaled, and then I'll show you around the 93 that basically is gonna be the drift bitch. So pretty pumped about it. I'm excited. Alright guys, so just got back to my mom's house. So this is the 92 Z that I have. I said, it's just the NA. And this is the shell that I picked up from Rochester last Sunday. So yeah, like I said, pretty fortunate to be able to find this gem on Craigslist too. So I mean, it literally has everything that I would need. Everything, harness, everything. So now to the one that was totaled. Will say that I'm pretty fortunate with again, with everything that I've gotten and such. Okay, I have to go get the keys for this to finish this one up. But all right, so I just pulled up to my mom's house. I have basically everything set up. So basically, what we're gonna start doing now is we're gonna start taking off the exhaust on the car that was totaled. So if you want to see, so this is the one that was totaled. This is the shell I just picked up, and then that's the daily. So 93 NA, 93 TT, 92 NA. So yeah, basically, like I said, I picked the shell up, the red shell. I picked up for 450 bucks. Off a guy off Craigslist, real cool, hooked me up. Rolling shell. It's got all the interior and everything. It literally just does not have the motor and transmission. So you guys want to see that? But I'm okay with that because with this, I have that. So basically what I need to do is I need to put this latch in. Basically all I'm taking is taking this, put it over there, and that's it. The reason why is because the frame is bent on this car. If you can see well enough right in here, this frame rail is, the sway bar went into it and then it's bent downward. So instead of going straight like this, it goes on an angle like that. So yeah, you can kind of see the carnage that the curb did. Not really fun, but you know, you learn from your mistakes. So now I get to build a drift car out of it, so I'm pretty pumped about it. But yeah, besides that, I'm just gonna get everything, getting it set up, jack the car up higher, and start taking the exhaust off. So enjoy. All right, guys. So I got the car jacked up. So now basically all I'm gonna start doing is coming under here. We're gonna start taking off these. So I gotta start taking off those rubber holders, rubber clips that hold the exhaust on. So take those off. Basically, I'm just gonna follow the exhaust down. Just take it off as a whole. I don't know. I'm gonna see what the easiest thing is. So I'm really not trying to scratch the exhaust or anything like that. But yeah, basically that's what we're gonna start working on now. From there, you know, gonna get that exhaust off. Then we're gonna start working on the transmission, getting the transmission off, and go from there. So. Okay, so update here. My boy Edwin's here. He's got a Z. What year's your Z? 1990 Z. Here we go, Z-Bruhz. Hit us up. Then we got Jack down here. Yo! He's got a Maxima.
What's goody?
So basically what the issue is here is, since the last time I talked to you guys, I'm still trying to get my exhaust off due to the fact that the bolts are basically rusted, welded, just straight into each other with the nuts coming from the heads. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I broke like 4 out of the 6 off, and I got one off correctly, and now I'm sawing off another one right now. So if you guys want to see that, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at up there. Yeah, that bolt right there, we're trying to cut through that shit. It's a fucking piece of shit, I hate it. Damn. But that's that. Back to the new bitch. You guys want to see something hilarious? Check this out. Look, just get me on the door. So when I bought the car, I didn't even really notice this until the guy was talking to me about it. Really? Really? But besides that,
all it does is damage the fender.
Yeah, right? Is the fender fucked up? I think so. This is why you should not get Lambo doors ever. Just messes up your fender. I didn't do that. That was already like that when I got the car. And besides that, it came with full interior though. Full interior. Yeah, like radio, the guy hooked me up, man. Everything. Tinted windows and everything. And then Edwin actually hooked me up with a third brake light too, because I gave him my old one off this for his Z, and then he gave me his old broken one, because I mean it's gonna be a drift car anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But besides that, yeah, that's the progress for today, as of right now. So as soon as I get that bolt off, I'll get another feed going and we'll figure it out. All right, so update on the whip. Got the exhaust off finally. That was ridiculous. I'm still pissed about it. But yeah, so exhaust's off, disconnecting all the wires, dropped the transmission. Yeah, and then I got to swap out the harness right now, because this is a TT harness that Edwin's checking out right now. Always working on the radiator mounts. But yeah, so I got to swap out this harness. I got to start working on this, start disconnecting all this stuff. Thanks to help for these dudes right here. Helped me out today. Z-Bruhz at YouTube and Z-Bruhz on Instagram. Follow us, subscribe. Fuck, I fucked up. It's alright, I edit it. I can edit it. So So yeah, follow us at shut up, I'm trying to do this. All right.
Boom.
Boom. All right, subscribe, YouTube, Z-Bruhz, and no, fuck. All right, yeah, so if you guys have any questions, comments, anything, I'm definitely open for you guys' opinion. I need some help, obviously. But yeah, just keep following us, subscribe, Z-Bruhz at youtube.com, and Z-Bruhz on Instagram. Thanks, guys. Check you later.